On today's video, we're going to unbox an Epson EcoTank printer.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
And here it is. And the first thing we're going to do is cut this open. And hopefully not cut myself. That would not be good. Now, I'm in the kitchen doing this because it's just too damn cold out in the shed. And I don't have the heat set up in there yet. I plan on doing that within the next couple of days or so. But for now, we do everything inside here. And I'm shooting this video just with my phone because, well, I lost the soundboard in my studio. So I have to wait for a new one. This is packaged pretty good. You got plenty of styrofoam in there. Plenty of cardboard. And here is the ink that you normally would put in here. I'm going to put this to the side, and I have a friend who has another printer similar to this. They use the regular ink, so I'll just give this to them, and I'll use the sublimation ink in this one. It's not very heavy. It's actually pretty damn light. Here's the power cord for it. And we won't need any cords to hook it up to the computer because it is wireless. There you go. There it is. That's pretty simple. It's got all this tape on it for shipping. They don't want everything opening up and slamming around, obviously. So let's remove all that stuff. There's a lot of tape on here. There's our paper tray. Man, I hope I get it all. Nope, there's more down here at the bottom. I think we got it all. Oh, no, I missed the part, one in the back. There. That is a lot of tape. So the first thing we're going to do, and I did get the instructions with it. There they are right there. And where I've never used this particular type of printer before, I will peruse the instructions, at least look at the quick start guide. But first, we are going to plug it in. And the power goes right in the back here. Power button is right here. Turning green. Now this is what I've done. I just opened up the front panel, lifted up the whole top, not just the lid, but the whole top, and then it clicks in, stays there. And these are your 4 reservoirs for your ink. And there's a little chart right here, tells you what you got. Black, yellow, magenta, cyan. These just pop open. And how I understand this is you have a syringe and a bottle of ink, and you just put the correct ink in the correct reservoir using the syringe. That's pretty simple. Let's go grab the ink. And what I have here is the dye sublimation ink. It is a dye, basically. This is a Koala brand, probably from Australia. I don't know. But let's open it up and see just what we have. Let's put this back here for right now. And we have our 4 bottles of ink. There's the black, there's the cyan, the magenta, and the yellow. And this is some thermal tape that I'll need for my sublimation process later on. Now, I'm not sure what they look like in here. Let's take a look. This is the ink that came with it. I'm just going to open up the package. And these don't have a syringe with it. It looks like it has another process, has one built into it. So I'm not really sure. I can show you how I'm going to do it with this, with my ink. Now, I've never done this before, but my brain is telling me that I should probably put on some latex gloves just so I don't get ink all over my fingers. You can do whatever the heck you like. Maybe you like to have ink on your fingers. I don't know. All right. And I've also got a small roll of paper towels just in case. So let's start with the black. And we know that this one right here is the black, so we want to put it right in there. And all we do is open this up. We attach the syringe, take off the sheath, and I'm going to attack this from over here. Okay, I've got the needle in the black reservoir, and I'm just squeezing this gently. Now it's a little tricky because the reservoir itself is keyed for the specific bottles that come with the printer. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of ink going in there, so I'm going to have to take a look at this. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I've got my light set up over here now, and I'm going to try the yellow on here now, because I can't really tell how much of the black I'm actually putting in there, if any. So, it doesn't seem like this ink is actually going into it. So I have to figure out why. All right, I am having some success. And now if I move the light down here, and I can look in these little windows, and this is the black window, and there is a little bit of ink in there, and you can see the yellow one. There's a lot more ink in there. So I am being successful. This is working. You just have to be very patient, which is something I'm not really good at. So this is going to take a while. So we're going to cut right to when all of these tanks are full. How's that? Okay. That should take care of that. Let's see if I can move in a little closer on this. Put the light right there. And if you look in these little windows, you can see there's ink in those windows right at the bottom. Probably could use a little bit more magenta. I'll do that. And then we should be done with the ink. Now, I haven't filled them up because I didn't want to take that much time. But it should be enough ink so that we can do a test page anyway. Fairly simple. It just takes a little patience, and it worked out pretty well. Now, what I did was, while I was doing this, I just put the caps to the syringes back on. Just make sure you use the one that you use for the black, yellow for yellow, so you don't get any cross contamination or cross ink or whatever the hell you want to call it. So the next thing that we're doing is I am just downloading the Epson Smart Panel app. I'm just downloading it on my phone, and I'm not going to show you just how to do all that because, well, you can figure that out. It's really simple. Just go to your app store, whether you have iPhone or a Android. Just go to the App Store or the Android Play Store, I think it's called. I don't know. And just search for Epson Smart Panel app, download it, and then follow the directions. It's really, really simple. After you set up the app on your phone, it's going to run you through all the steps that we just did. And it's going to tell you to fill up the ink completely, and that's probably a good idea, but, not very patient. So this isn't really a video on how to do this all correctly. This is an unboxing showing you how it works. And that's about it, because everything will be on your phone when you download the app. And again, it's real simple to download the app. Just pay attention to all the directions they give you, and there should be no problem. Now, the next thing we want to do, of course, is load the paper in. And the app on your phone actually will tell you how to do that. It shows you a little video. And I'm going to go ahead and look at the video, and then I can show you. Okay, I quickly looked at the video. This is really, really simple. All right, we'll start this all over, and let's go right over here. And you can see the back. There's a little panel right here. You just pick that up. There's a little gray piece that comes up. You lay that back. And then, let's bring this over. Put the paper in. There's these little slides. And that's what the paper rests on. That's pretty damn simple. So let's set that right here, and I'll put the paper in. Should always fan out the paper a little bit. Make sure that it's not all stuck together. We're going to put this in the back, and then we're going to make sure that these are at the right width. Then at this point in the app, it asks you if you want to connect your computer to this. So I'm just going to go ahead and say yes and connect it to the computer, and then we're going to do a test page, and I'll show you how it works. I'm almost done downloading all the information on both my desktop computer and my laptop computer. It's very simple. You just go to epson.com/support, and it will tell you exactly what to do. So the first thing you have to do is put it on your phone, then you put it on whatever computer you want. So we're pretty much all set to go, and we're going to do a test page. And look at that. That's our test page. And I don't know how well that's showing up on the camera, but that is exactly what we want. Perfect. So that's pretty much it. So far, it works pretty good. Now, as I said, I'm going to be using this for sublimation printing. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. I am going to explain it in more detail on the next video, because I'm going to show you the actual device I'm going to use to do the sublimation printing. This is just going to make the transfers, and I think this is going to work out just fine. Now, remember, you should fill up the tanks completely. I didn't do that. I'm kind of a bonehead sometimes, but it didn't harm the printer. As you can see, the test page shows that it's working just the way it's supposed to. So that's it for this unboxing. And I'm sure glad that you showed up here at the trailer hood so I could show you this. You're going to want to see the next video and the one after that. I'm going to be doing some printing. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to print on one item, and then I'm going to get some other types of equipment, some other presses, so I can do other items. And I think you're going to like it. I mean, after all, it's almost Christmas. I'm trying to come up with ideas in order to make stuff to sell to people so I can buy some Christmas presents. You know, I kind of look like Santa Claus, so I got to make stuff, right? That's going to do it for me here in the trailer hood. So glad you stopped by. I hope you come by again. For the Old Guy Network, I'm the Old Guy, I'm the OG, and I'm out.